Order. I will go ahead and take the roll. Mayor Schneider?
Yes.
Council President Gears is not here. Mr. Schwartz is not here. Mr. Shepard?
Here.
No Mr. Gomez. Ms. Garvey?
Here.
And I am here. Okay. Since we do not have a quorum of members that were present at the last meeting, I am going to go ahead and postpone approval and acceptance of the January 21st meeting minutes. So we will do that at our next meeting. So that brings us to discussion and approval of debt incurred for the lease of 3 police cruisers from Enterprise. I'm going to go ahead and give the city a chance to speak to the changes that have happened since the commission last met, which was on January 21st. I know initially the plan was for 4 cruisers, and now we are down to 3. So if you want to speak to the changes and update Mr. Shepard on the lease in general, that would be great.
Morning. Want to recognize that he
Yeah.
get him on the roll.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to go about that.
Just recognize that he
All right.
came in.
Yeah, I'll recognize Mr. Gomez is now here. Mr. Gomez?
Sorry I'm late. I
No worries.
hurt myself playing basketball last weekend, so been moving a little slow this week.
I'm sorry to hear that. All right. All right. Continue with the discussion of the police cruisers. Yeah, again, I'll turn it over to the city to speak to the changes that have happened since the last meeting, as well as loop in Mr. Shepard on the leases in general.
Thank you. Yeah, the last meeting, we were quoted a price from Enterprise to lease 4 police cars. And then after the last meeting, Enterprise had called us and said that they misquoted us. They didn't charge the full amount for the outfitting as a total package for the car. So they gave us new numbers, and this you should have that in front of you. So because of the new numbers, the cost goes up. So budget-wise, I can't fit in 4. I can fit in 3 on that new quoted price. And if you look at the head sheet of the fleet management, and I know Anna Mary, you had mentioned this in the last meeting. After this 48 months is up, we will owe these cars for $40 or $86 a piece. So it's more of a strong financing for 48 months rather than a lease. And then at the end of that, then we owe Enterprise something. And the reason for the
But we own them,
we will own them. We will owe $86.
so for $86 at the end of the 4 years, we can own all 3.
Yes.
Each.
Yes, sir.
86 each.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
And that's the changes.
Good. Thank you, Chief. Anna Mary, if you'd like to speak to the financials again.
This still fits in with the FRP and the capital. It was a straight out buyout, but they had that built in for the next 4 years anyways. We discussed at the last meeting whether you're going to go lease or outright purchase. There was lots of discussions on that that they need to figure out. The FRP that's due here in March should be updated for this type of information, and you'll show lease and principal and interest payments for that. But because it's within the outline of the current FRP, then we have no problems with moving forward with this.
Okay. Good. I will open up the floor for any other questions or comments.
I'd like to clarify that when this went in front of city council for approval, all this information was cleared up, and what was approved by city council was the 3 leases also.
Okay. Thank you, Mayor. With that, I will ask for a motion to approve the debt incurred for the lease of the 3 cruisers. Mr. Shepard, second?
Second.
Ms. Garvey? All right, I will go ahead and call the roll. Mayor Schneider?
Yes.
Mr. Shepard?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Ms. Garvey?
Yes.
And I am a yes as well. Okay. Good. With that being handled, I will go ahead and reverse course a little bit now that Mr. Gomez is here. We do now have a quorum of members that were present at the previous meeting on January 21st. So I would like to approve and accept those meeting minutes. That meeting included a approval and acceptance of several sets of meeting minutes that were previously from previously conducted special meetings and one regular meeting. It included the state auditor's engagement letter, discussion on the police vehicles, a report from Anna Mary, a report from the mayor, and a report from the city council, as well as discussion on future meeting dates. Can I have a motion for approval and acceptance of the minutes?
So moved.
Ms. Garvey, a second? Mr. Mayor? All right, I will now call the roll. Mayor Schneider?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Ms. Garvey?
Yes.
And I am a yes as well. All right. So the minutes are here approved and accepted.